Called me.
So he calls you, and mom's like, just let him sleep, of course, and he keeps calling you. And his excuse was, well, he was in the bathroom for a really long time, so I was just making sure he was okay. And I'm like, we told you to go upstairs to make sure he's okay. Why would you tell him to come down? I only heard it. So you tripped over a bunch of stuff, knocked over an entire CD
I did?
Yeah, you did.
Oh, that's why he said that.
But then he goes, Simon, and we're like, it's your fault. You told him to come down. And Mom got so mad at that point. She was like yelling at him, slamming doors, like, why did you tell him to come downstairs? Now he can't go back upstairs. And Dad's just like, whoops. He's so trouble. And he's just like, well, just let him sleep here. We're like, and then like I came outside to get the laptop, and he goes, just leave him alone. I'm like, I don't care what you guys are doing right now. I was like, he can sleep. He can go upstairs. I
told him a gazillion times. That's why I was like, but that doesn't work.
He made you like into a hot mess, and it was really funny. But I was pissed off that
that's why I asked my friend today. I was
so.
like, was I bad last time? He's like, no, I think you're fine. Why? Because of the conversation with my dad. My dad was, we're going to Home Depot, and he was like, you were so bad yesterday. Why did you drink like that? I was like, well, it's my birthday. Like,
something that you did say in the car, like, well, to me, you're like, Amy, I love you so much. And I was like, I know, God. And you're like, no, like, I love you so much. Like, I want. Yeah, he goes, I love you so much that like, I want to die.
What?
And then I was like, yeah, I love you too. And then he goes, promise me one thing. And I'm like, what? And you're like, don't treat me like a parent. And I was like, that's not fair because you treat me like a kid sometimes. He's like, okay, but just most of the time, try not to treat me like a parent.
I feel that way.
And then I was like, okay, and then I start talking, and then he falls asleep. And then I get lost. Because I've never driven back from Jersey City before, because all these roads are blocked where the GPS is telling me to go.
Yeah, it's random too. It's not always the same road.
I went on some bridge, I don't know what bridge, 3 times, and I was like, where do I go? It's dark, I don't know where I am, there's potholes everywhere. I recorded it. I'm surprised you didn't wake up because the whole car. Because I hit one real bad.
What? You hit what?
A pothole real bad. We like flew up, and I looked over and he was still asleep. I'm like, thank God. And I just kept going. I'm like, where are these potholes coming from?
It's been really
they're smooth and they're deep and they're wide, so I can't even go to the left side. So I'm like, and I looked
that's
over.
Actually why I had like I had to fix my car last year, and it was like $980 because.
And then I took a toll.
I avoided a pothole and I hit a rail.
But we're home.
And it scratched like 2 doors and part of it or something. So I was like, and it started rusting, and I was like, I don't want it to rust. So I was forced to fix it. So get this, we went to a place in Elizabeth. I asked for a quote, and he said, oh, like 2,300. I was like, all the other places says 15. Like, why is yours more? And my friend's like, oh, they do a really good job. My friend's Beamers go there or whatever. So I didn't do it because I didn't have money. And then I went back like 3-4 months later when it started to rust. He was like, yeah, I think 930. Like, it's been half the price. I was like, okay. And then after, when I left, I was so mad. It was a better quote, but I was like, why did you lie to me months ago? Same guy giving me the quote. I expected a couple hundred to $1,000 because I was just like, normal car jobs do take a bit of money. Not to mention, like, an Acura maybe it costs more because it's through paint. I was just like laughing at it. But yeah, I hit the rail because of the pothole.
I actually bought the Giraffe White before. It's actually pretty good.
Yeah?
Yeah, well, it's good for like around here.
So just swap it?
I mean, I think that's cheap, but usually like if you have another plate, you can go on that.
I kind of don't know what to
Do you have progress for it?
I know I wanted to, and then my dad's like, no, we have bread. I was like, it's like,
Do you have bread?
this is our bread.
No, we use that bread and we do that.
Yeah, it works.
Yeah, so just use that bread. So put that together, like put it on a plate.
I was like, we have leftover.
No, that's good bread.
Oh, that's so funny.
山師呢冇啦，問我女話媽咪呢度一轉彎就係啦嗰個山崖。我哋去呢度咧2-3分鐘，我以為你嗰樓。
Anyway, yeah. So I woke up. I'm like, I want food and I want water. Because I'm half hungover from yesterday. I was like, I gotta pick up this damn cake. Self-inflicted, right? Because I pick a cake from New York City. And I parked in a place that says no standing. So I was like, I can't spend 20 minutes looking for parking. So I parked there, I ran in there, and the guy's like, you want candles? You want this? I was just like, yes. I don't know.
You don't know why you don't know.
Because
I don't know. 整乾淨俾阿細妹嗰個鐘嗰個咧。阿嫂啊，我冇攞啊。我頭先我一個人喺度，我整埋乾淨俾你。喺度。
Oh, I'm like.
我遞咗俾阿細妹嘅。
冇啊，我冇攞啊嚇。我攞啊。
買你送我
我整緊嘢，我未整。
俾阿細妹整。阿細妹幫手鐘嘅細妹。
Oh my god.
收到兩零蚊嘅。What's funny?
No, but
I was like,
So I didn't.
好在你知唔知佢哋冇翻嚟咁冇多車，佢要 OK 啊。幾年後穿太過多車，佢又夾咗啲。
Yeah, but I don't know how to edit, so it's a lot of nothing in the middle. I'm going to Cancun in 2 weeks, and this is like waterproof, so I want to do like. But it's only my 3rd day of vlogging. I vlogged too much yesterday, and I uploaded 10 videos, and it's 10 videos because I don't know how to edit and put them all together. So then I just upload them separate. Some of them are like 3 minutes long. No program. I don't know yet. I haven't even gone that far yet. I think I'm gonna use movie, like iMovie, whatever. Because I have one on my phone, but the thing is, if I'm recording too much on that, it takes forever to upload onto my phone. Yeah, I can do that. What the heck did they just yell about? I don't know. But yeah, like that takes forever to upload onto my phone, and it kills my battery. And then if I go out of that app, I go back, it goes back down, and I'm like, so I just take the memory card and put it in my dad's laptop, but he doesn't have a Mac, so I don't even know what movie programs to download. But also, I'm literally dragging it from the memory card onto my desktop and then into YouTube, and then that's about it. There's no editing. The only editing thing I do is the thumbnail. I picked like 1 of 3 still screens of like my footage, and that was about it. Wonderful more?
So, for example,
is it free? That sounds expensive.
嫲唔知道你邊度，佢就話你唔再去添咯嗬。但係佢唔知話你去邊度。
佢知道我走。Oh wow. What if I send it to you and then you do it all and then I pay you? I know, that's what I'm saying. See, I don't want those fancy, like I
it's so
can't.
much easier if you have like a MacBook.
I know, I have a MacBook, but it's like really old, so it's kind of laggy now, so I need to get a new one. But I'm thinking about not getting a Mac because Apple's better. Well, Apple's better for everything else but school because the conversions and everything, so you need Microsoft Word into Mac.
Wow, where?
Yeah. I'm not even supposed to eat it. Where for sure.
我哋間房有。
你間房一拆，佢間房一拆，我哋間房。
我啲落河，我知知，撈點乜跑咗嘅呢？林應咗幾耐？
So she doesn't have the best memory, but she remembers me because she was the one that she said that when my parents were pregnant with me, but my mom didn't tell anybody yet. She says she had a dream that that my mom was pregnant with a girl, and then my mom was just like, how did you know? Because like at the time she didn't. So this whole conspiracy, I guess, of like my life, like everything around me, and she has really bad memory now, and she was like, Ting Ting, like Amy, you know, pretty much like she remembers me. She doesn't remember where I went or where I've been, but she just knows that I haven't been home. So she's like, you don't have to leave to go there anymore, right? Like she doesn't even know where there is, but she was like, you don't have to do that anymore, right? Like I'm like, no, I'm home, I'm here. And she was like, oh my god, yay. But yeah, still doesn't feel like home without you. I love you. I'm gonna make this into one video right now. So next one.